We are live in Houston, Texas, Toyota Center, welterweight division.
Presentando el hijo de Parral, Chihuahua, México, la migraña, Oscar Duarte. Presenting King Ryan Garcia.
Take this up at all times. At all times, obey my command. Punch him up, back to your foot.
Here we go. Round one.
That's a great body shot by Ryan Garcia.
You notice Duarte's elbows are a little bit wide. See him go counterclockwise now. He's been going the same way. Go the other direction. Shoulders and he keeps chin tucked. It's just going to ricochet off his shoulders and the top of his head and gloves.
Davis came after Ryan missed with a shot.
Ryan is such a reactive fighter. Like, he's a twitchy. That was a big left hook by Duarte.
He needs to see that punch. He won't throw it if he doesn't see it.
Capacity crowd.
Stay hot and heavy and ready for this fight. Sometimes when you sit down, you might relax. I don't think he wants to relax.
Duarte said, I don't respect Ryan that much, but I do respect his speed and power.
Duarte went away from throwing that straight right to the middle.
The flashing jab that we saw when Ryan first came out, he's got to get back to that.
Good left uppercut.
Jab, move, uppercut here and there. Just touch Duarte. Let the rounds go. Bank them rounds. You know what? It will serve Ryan well to go to Duarte's body.
Duarte's putting his head down and coming in like a bull.
Yeah, that punch's going to be there. That uppercut.
And dishing it out. But against Tank Davis, he showed he wasn't so good at taking
rounds. Don't try to go for it all at one time.
Absolutely. There's that uppercut, and they're back on the back foot.
And on the button from Ryan. Surprisingly, Duarte has a lot of fans here tonight.
Do that against Ryan Garcia. He's got to throw punches as he's trying to get inside. Typical for Ryan Garcia. What do you make of it?
Atypical.
Just a case, get you stationary and throw that left hook around the guard right there.
He took advantage right there, but if he doesn't see it, he won't throw it.
I'll expose him. There's a left.
Ryan Garcia in half. Make him think about the body and lower them hands.
And you're told not to do it anymore.
Keep working the jab.
Pay-per-view is on sale now in the U.S. and Canada.
You might move.
There you go. See, now he's stabbing him in the body. That's what's going to do it.
Garcia.
Yep, you see the reflexes, you see the speed. It kind of keeps you a little bit more at bay.
One thing about Tank Davis, he is
Garcia, who's constantly moving to avoid Duarte's pressure.
So far,
We just saw a hard warning.
what speed does, it makes you think twice. It intimidates you.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. He got respect for that.
Do something, and he needs to unleash and let those hands go.
Do it mentally. Pull it out of him. Make him feel defeated, and then you can defeat him.
Not only hooks by Duarte.
Sean, it's almost something an amateur would do.
That's going to wear him down physically and mentally, and then the body work that he's applying now.
Duarte, he's got Ryan in the corner.
let his hands go. 40-36 in favor of Ryan Garcia.
Now he's letting his hands go.
A little bit of draining mentally.
That's because it's one thing to be aggressive and
followed up with a left that just missed.
you can't just follow Ryan Garcia into the corner and do nothing.
Look right there. That's what you should just take it the body. Dig in the rib.
Continuing to get me hit there.
Here disagreed all the way. Still do. And keeping those counter punches that happens.
It's because a fighter has pivoted.
Good shots right there. Duarte took those punches good.
Those are things fighters aren't told. They think that they can do it. And the body, a weird angle that's happening right there in the heat of the battle, in the moment. Those are things.
Right hand for Duarte.
Losing to D'Angelo Keys. It's quite another thing to do it against the guy with the kind of reflexes of Ryan Garcia.
Eager Is he being patient enough?
For Oscar Duarte is to make Ryan Garcia uncomfortable. That means hitting him everywhere. To do it, you understand what your opponent's doing. You have to make an adjustment to it.
And the reason Duarte's not letting go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want Ryan to stay with what he's been doing. You got to beat Duarte. I was just gonna say.
Threw a left hook from there. Garcia tried that Luke Campbell body shot
Things
right
that
there.
are gonna wear Ryan down. Being in his face, just like this.
In boxing today, so Tank Davis is on a special level.
You know, he's alternating his speed and his power.
Yeah. And possibly the DQ.
Oscar Duarte.
Probably the best round of the fight for Duarte.
Is spelling it out for him. You've got to put more pressure, and you've got to let your hands go. He's been.
Well, I want to see how it's going to be like 6, 7, and 8 rounds right now. You know, he's taking his power shots.
And you get a couple warnings. It's okay.
That's all you're going to get.
Right hand again.
Placing at any point against Oscar Duarte, it won't be good.
See shot.
And Ryan
Got to throw here. Like, these are the situations where you've got to throw 6, 7, 8 punch combinations.
I heard a lot of former champions say that this fight was going to be shots, but you can bet Ryan Garcia's feeling on
Garcia almost completely turning his back on his opponent.
the right body structure. You know, Mayweather had a small head and wide shoulders. He hit behind the biceps.
Aquí, primero está aquí y esta cabeza está quedando así, mira, se está metiendo toda la cabeza acá. Busca esa derecha aquí.
Listen, I need you to land that right hand. But before you throw that right hand, you got to get on the inside. That's what his corner wants him to do. That's great advice.
Oh, that uppercut scored big time for Garcia. Duarte.
Yeah, seeing the shoulder roll, that's not something that I know Derek James to teach. Do you think it's just this is the adjustment that makes I don't eat that?
Nice left hand gets Duarte off balance.
I want to see hook to the head, hook to the body. You know, how effective are you in the fight? And he's tough. He doesn't let very many people get through to him.
Ryan Garcia's going to stay in the exact same pocket.
It seems like Garcia is content.
Jab.
We see a lot of comparisons with Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya. Right now we're seeing a version of you have no one to blame but yourself. But right now things are going right so far with Ryan Garcia. But yeah, I don't like that turn.
I don't get it. I don't know why he's personally made that adjustment.
Because something's bothering him.
Good observation there from Chris Mannix. Shots out. Duarte trying to shake.
Body is too strong. The movers out from the fans right now if you're moving that. From the fans that were actually praising Garcia's entrance.
But these are...
Next time Garcia does that shoulder roll, you can bet Oscar it doesn't look right when you turn yourself sideways like that. It looks like you don't want to fight your opponent.
As Duarte's trying to turn the tide.
Jumping on his feet, hopping on his toes, that's not his style. That's when you attack him. When he's hunched over, coming forward, that's when you go backwards and then pop that jab.
Oh, he caught him coming in. But Duarte's showing you he's got a big...
These are largely wasted opportunities for Oscar Duarte.
As he fights back.
What he wants to do. Again, when you talk about this being Ryan's third trainer now.
There you go. There's a double. That's what.
Tough. He knew he was in for a fight. Maybe not this tough, but here we are.
He's got to test that midsection.
Only 4 of Ryan Garcia's 24 fights have gone the distance.
And Sergio, you know, when a fighter goes out there on his own devices, usually
His defensive posture, Sean, half back turn.
I don't know, man. I can't.
To the right side. By tilting that way, he's protecting that side of his body. So,
But like the adjustment, back to the game plan of moving and jabbing using the speed. Like I say, punch strong and hard. Make them move their feet.
Favors first momentum. Maybe not winning the round.
Left hand there from...
Oh,
He's hurt. Duarte's legs have betrayed him. His foundation is gone, and that's a knockdown.
the shift the legs of Duarte.
Hey! Man! Damn! 2 minutes, 50
51 seconds, round number 8. Referee James Green reaches a count of 10. Your winner by way of knockout, and now WBA Gold Champion,